Hi, it's about 1975 and welcome to Elite Dangerous on the Legacy version on Xbox. And today I've got some clips that I took from a day's piracy in Seoul. I ran into a harmless Type 9 that kept coming back, and some other commanders popped in as well. I think I missed out the clip of the vet shooting the hell out of me. He was very rude. He took it quite well and had some messages back and forth, and if I can find that footage I'll probably use it in another video. But yeah, though my typing is terrible on this keyboard. I occasionally miss a key, but the keyboard, many thanks to the person who got it for me, does speed up the piracy typing a lot, so it's very handy. This commander was definitely not stopping or slowing down, and once I found out he's Bertrand on board, I wasn't going to stop interdicting him. Though in this case I started shooting the NPC that dropped in because he's a shieldless Type 9 and I don't want him getting killed by an NPC while I'm trying to rob him. It's just terrible. So yeah, I had all multi-cannons on my crate pirate ship today. A bit of a change up of weaponry. The multi-cannon build is less hassle, and I can camp shields more easily, which is quite handy when I'm scooping, because that's the one good thing about having shields on a pirate ship, is that you can scoop while the police are shooting at you and still get all the cargo. In my shieldless pirate ship you have to be a lot more careful, especially in systems like Seoul, because the police come after you so quickly. What was that? Yeah, this poor guy. I interdicted him, then he gets interdicted by an NPC, then I interdict him again. Yeah, he seemed to take it okay. I thanked him for the cargo, etc. And I did try and explain to him that if he stops and complied, he would have got a 24-hour pass. But yeah, I realised he's just shaking the NPC while I was just about to type him something, and I was thinking, no, let's just interdict him again. And this time, straight in with the hatch breakers, no messing around. He's not like he's stopping or complying, so yeah, just free to rob him as quickly as possible. And I gotta say, it's the thrill of the chase, the chance of meeting new commanders and spreading the message and enjoying a bit of roleplay piracy fun that keeps me coming back to Elite Dangerous. I don't really need to run into that many commanders, you know, I don't have to be hyper busy all the time. I enjoy just poodling around in this game, and the odd occasional bit of piracy is just enough to keep me interested. And especially when there are so many new and harmless commanders. I've met people in shieldless cutters. I've added about like 9-10 players recently to my friends list that I've never seen playing the game before. I've also chatted to some returning all-star oldies, some of the guys that are original preview program players that have just recently come back to the game. So that's interesting. Yeah, there is life in this old dog yet, and you know, once people get used to the idea that, yeah, we're not getting the new ships, we're not getting the new content, we're not getting anything, but then we're not getting anything taken away from us either. This is still the game it was 2 years ago, and if you enjoyed this game on Xbox 2 years ago, you're going to enjoy it now. It's just quieter, and if we get more people enjoying it, it'll be less quiet, and the less quiet it is, suddenly it's back to being an exciting game again. It's all about building that open environment. It has been said, some people have been saying that the lack of gankers in open has certainly helped with the new population. So that's interesting. Hopefully they don't take it too bad that there's still pirates out here, but you know, people are people. People get upset by the way other people play the game. Me personally, you know, I'm at this stage in my time of being a pirate used to being called a ganker by certain quarters. Care Bears have got a Care Bear, and you're always, well, you're never going to please everyone. Some people are always going to take offence at stealing cargo. Some people are very precious about their cargo and don't like us stealing even a single ton. But I'll be honest, most of the players I actually interact with when I do piracy see it as a positive thing. Even the ones that start off just seeking revenge because we pirated them, they realise afterwards it's what's driven them to play the game, learn how to fly the ships, learn how to build the ships, do the engineering. It's given them a burning passion because they want revenge for something. So many people on my friends list, like that I've met over the years, that came after me because I pirated them or I killed them while they were doing power play for the imps, is incredible. You know, these people that come after me over and over again because I once shot their wingmate. It's great. It adds spice to the game. It gives them a purpose, a reason to play. I mean, I appear online a lot, and I hear that, you know, some people may mention they want to come after me and hunt me down. Some people think about it, some people do it. And I'm always happy when someone comes along to try and kill me, because, you know, I'm not the best PvPer in the world, but I enjoy a bit of PvP now and again, and ultimately it's just great entertainment. The whole point of Elite Dangerous is that like moment of excitement as something happens. You never know quite what you're going to get when you play Elite Dangerous. You could spend your time peacefully exploring or peacefully trucking, only to have that shattered by someone dropping in to try and attack you and kill you. You know, I remember when Ash came after me when I was doing power play one time because he wanted revenge, and I just made it back to my carrier and switched into a Corvette and fought him in that. But he caught me out in the middle of space in my Type 9, and I had to dodge past him, get to my carrier and switch ships so I could actually fight him. It was a great evening's entertainment with tons of excitement and a really good 1v1. And it was just fun watching Ash progress from the player that I first met to the player that eventually runs rings around me in PvP. You know, that sort of journey that he went on, his motivation to get good at PvP was because he wanted revenge on me. And then that led him into, you know, now he plays on PC, and he sends me videos of him killing Garrux. So it all worked out really well in the end. But yeah, that fun bit of spice you get from these piracy encounters. Most of the players I run into, most of the players I pirate send me messages sort of just happy they've seen another player, or they're surprised it's not an NPC that's asking for cargo. And the thing is, when I'm playing Elite Dangerous, I'm either in a big party chatting with people, or chatting with someone, or watching TV, or watching a bit of YouTube, listening to podcasts, doing something else as well as playing, so I can wait for hours and don't have to see anyone. But when I do, it's those moments of excitement that make Elite Dangerous so much fun to play. There's the joy of an MMO is the interaction with other commanders and other players. That's what I enjoy doing, and that definitely was an Explorer combo. But again, life, somebody playing the game, another commander to run into. Perfect. And that's what I want to see in open, is commanders doing stuff and being about in open. And I've got to say, recently I've run into quite a lot of new commanders, and there's no greater joy than seeing someone drop in at the start and then getting after them and dragging them out of Super Cruise, just to see what you get out of that interaction, whether you get cargo, you get salt, you get someone hell-bent on revenge, someone that doesn't like you and complains, and you know, decides that solo's for them straight afterwards. It's all up in the air. Anything could happen, and honestly, I enjoy that potential. And I always do think it's a shame that FDev squandered all that potential they had with the market that was the console players. I mean, there were so many of us, we were having such a good time playing the game. The game was really in a strong place from our point of view, and you know, we'd been patient waiting for Odyssey for such a long time. The way that announcement happened and panned out was just horrific and cut the community off at the knees. And it amazes me, and I love the fact that even after all of that, there are still people playing this game, having fun, enjoying themselves. And man, those police turn up quick. It is pretty tough trying to scoop cargo while being shot at by the police. It is quite funny because I was chatting to someone I was in party chat with while I was doing this, explaining that, you know, the banks I'm burning to stay in here to retrieve the cargo costs more than the cargo's worth. But that's not the point. The point is I've successfully pirated someone and got some cargo. That's the point. You're never going to get rich being a pirate. It's all about the fun interaction with other players, and meeting new players and letting them know there's some life out there in this galaxy. And yeah, if they're lucky, they may run into a polite pirate and not a ganker. Anyway, let me know down below in the comments whether you're still playing this game or not. Let me know down in the comments what you think of this bit of PvP piracy, and yeah, just generally let me know what you think of Elite Dangerous in 2024, and whether you've totally given up or whether you're thinking of giving it another go. Because I've been surprised at some of the names that I've seen playing lately, some of the people that I haven't seen in a long time since the abandonment of FDev that have suddenly come back. And I've also noted there's quite a lot of new commanders out here, and man, those boys do not know how to build ships yet. Anyway, that's all. Thank you very much for watching.